me show you what's outside as of right now. Okay, clouds overhead. Storm's not here yet. Leading cloud cover is 36 degrees as of right now. Here's what you should be expecting. Okay, the latest information says it's going to be a warmer solution. Now, there's still going to be some snow, ice, and rain, but rain now becomes the biggest player around, say, the New York City metro area. But there are now two chances for ice. We're talking falling precipitation, so sleet and freezing rain, but we're also now saying, hey, that flash freeze is playing an even bigger role. The more rain you get, the more material you've got to freeze. And look at this. It is going to freeze so quickly. 7 degrees will be the temperature reading come Monday morning. Factor in the winds, it feels like anywhere from 10 below zero to 30 below zero. The flash freeze is going to make you think, oh, boy, we dodged the bullet. We got just rain. We didn't get the snow. That's the problem. Okay, that then becomes like a skating rink. Futurecast will show us the snow looks to get in here a little bit earlier than we thought before. Now it's showing 5:30 tomorrow. And then watch what happens here. It makes its way into the city. But notice that rain-snow line and that icing line is right on top of New York City. As it progresses, it becomes very heavy rain. This is 3:30 in the morning. This is what I believe is going to be the time period where the storm is giving us its most precipitation and looks to be rain around New York City. That icing line is pushed up now to the area where we think may have picked up the biggest, those 6-inch totals, like, we'll say Orange County over to Putnam County into Sussex County in New Jersey, and then it sort of just lingers and stays there. That's collecting quite a bit of ice or freezing rain, one or the other. A few snowflakes on the back end. We just don't think there's going to be that much snow on the back end of this. But look at the ice accretion. We're talking anywhere from, 3/4 of an inch around Sparta, half an inch from Montgomery, over towards the area north of Danbury. You pick up a half an inch of ice or more, you have an ice storm, and that's a potential here. Look at this. That's the NAM. Look what the RPM is saying. Almost an inch around Sparta. It's possible into, like, northern Bergen County as well. Some pretty densely populated areas could be getting into some real tough situations here. And even if it's not densely populated, you do not want to be on the roads here, folks. If you live in this area, that's a tough go. If you take a look at the future snowfall amounts, the European is saying 1.5 for the city, goes all the way to 11.6 for Port Jervis. Keep going. Now look at the big numbers. Over a foot from New Paltz over to Monticello, 22 inches for Tannersville. That's Hunter Mountain, and the skiers like to hear that. I'm going to stick with our numbers. That 3 to 6, I just think less of the city will be in the 3 to 6, probably more a trace to 3. But let's just say the big number for the city would be 3 inches. And then when you get up to the areas north of, Putnam County, Orange County, Sussex County, that's the half a foot or more. And the peaks up in the mountains get even more than that. If you look across the board here, it is a Saturday night into a Sunday night event. By Monday, it's all about that super cold air that's going to set up. We haven't felt air that cold in well over a year around here. Then the other thing I want to talk about, by picking up all this rain, so they're out working on the streets right now. Brine and salt is going down. If you catch this heavy rain, it washes it away. Oh, boy. And now you bring in the freeze without that treatment that you need down there. It could potentially, and I hope it doesn't play out this way, it could potentially be a really tough situation. A lot to deal with.
The headline is don't let your guard down.
You're right. Yeah. And the headline is also nowcasting. We've got to stay on top of the storm as it happens, so please stay with us tomorrow throughout the day, and we'll walk you through it, because a little wobble this way or that way, it's going to make a big difference where you live.
And the headline is stay home.
That's the biggest thing of all.
That?
My man Mo nailed it on the head.
There you go. Thanks, Lonnie.